totally baseless.
Hey, it's Totally Baseless. My name's John, and with us is a guy who's sending pictures of himself from here in California in shorts and t-shirts to all his friends on the East Coast. Steve, welcome to the podcast.
If you got it, flaunt it.
That still doesn't explain the pictures then. And a guy who's disappointed that McDonald's is getting rid of their diversity goals, which means he's going to have a hard time getting a job in 2025. Dave, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, would you like fries with that?
Yes, I would. And a guy who's gearing up to star in The Real Husbands of Long Beach, California. Dan, our celebrity, welcome to the podcast.
And thank you.
All right. A kept man.
It's the best kind. Oh, wait, what?
What? Huh? What? All right. Let's get to our trivia question. We're going to get into the predictions of 2025. A lot of ridiculous stuff out there. Some stuff that actually might happen. But looking back one more time, our trivia question for this week, what was the number one worldwide biggest box office movie in 2024?
Worldwide, eh?
Worldwide.
Mr. Pitbull.
Wait, let's see. Yeah. Also in the US, barely, but worldwide by a few hundred million. What did you say?
Wicked.
Wicked is number 6.
I think that's
Came
too
out
late
kind-
in the year.
Yeah, it came out kind of late. It's still going to make more, but
Is it Dune 2?
Dune 2. Great
Electric
guess.
Boogaloo?
Number 5. 700 million worldwide.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Number 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
$1.3 billion worldwide.
That one where the guy does a thing and then the other thing happens with the other guy.
That's it. Number 1 movie. You might be thinking of Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Yes.
Gladiator 2.
Gladiator
yes.
2 is number 12.
Wow.
Ooh.
449 million.
A Disney. It had to be like some Disney.
It has to be Disney. Moana 2?
Moana 2, number 4.
Oh,
Damn.
$960 million.
what about Mufasa? Or is that thing out yet?
Would you call me? All right. Number 10, Mufasa, 476 million. Just above Beetlejuice. Actually.
Is it Barbie?
It-
Is it Bar-
okay,
it's not Barbie.
it's a Pixar.
Inside Out 2. Bam. Or 3.
Yeah. You don't see the video, but Steve's face when he realized he had the winning answer. Inside Out 2, 1.7 billion worldwide,
Wow.
blowing away Deadpool and Wolverine
I still haven't seen it.
almost 400 million.
Of
Damn.
course, each seat at the theater does cost $100, so
It feels like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's based on popcorn sales.
Yeah. Includes popcorn sales, your car payments, everything. 1.7 billion. That's a lot. Which movie grossed more? The Fall Guy or Venom Last Dance? Which
Ooh.
one grossed more money?
Neither. They
One
they
is
both
more than the
Tell you,
other.
sir.
they
So-
both completely tanked, but Venom.
I'm
The
going to say
Fall
Venom
Guy.
2. Yeah, Venom.
You see,
Venom.
Venom grossed more than The Fall Guy?
No, the Fall Guy.
Did I change you, Dan? Wrong, Dan. It's Venom. Last
Nope.
Dance.
Still going with the Fall Guy.
Venom was 477 million. Fall Guy 181 million.
Yeah, Venom has name recognition, Marvel and all that crap.
Yeah. You're always good after we reveal the answer. You're a
Hey, I got
genius.
the answer right.
Okay. All
The
right.
Fall Guy has Lee Majors.
How about this one? Bob Marley One Love or Joker 2? Which one had the bigger box office?
Bob Marley, One Love.
Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley One Love, yeah.
3 Strikes. Joker
Wow.
2,
Oh,
206 million. Bob Marley 181 million.
Wow. Yeah, I thought Joker was pure crap.
I did watch I watched it, most of it. It was so boring. I'm so glad I wasn't in the theater. I would have died.
As the guy from Hablando de Películas once said, es una porquería.
Yes.
Es un
That's
pedazo de
it
mierda.
was
How
really
about,
bad.
come
Did you
on.
guys try to watch it at all?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
Yeah, smart
I,
move.
I have HBO Max and it's on HBO Max right now, and I still won't watch it.
I haven't seen it. You know what's really good though? I really enjoyed watching was The Penguin. Really, really good. Really dark.
That's gotten good
Really dark.
reviews.
I
It's
haven't
really
seen it
good.
yet. I'm waiting.
Highly recommended. Yeah.
Huh. It just seems such a niche thing of the Batman universe to go into the Penguins world, but it's more than that, huh?
It's more like a crime boss origin story set in Gotham City. It's awesome. Just super dark.
Super dark. Not for kids.
Not for kids. No.
All right. All right. I'll try it. Yeah, no, it's gotten good reviews. And didn't Colin Farrell, I think he won a Golden Globe Award
Yeah, he just
I think
won.
he
Yeah.
might have, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
for
also
that.
unrecognizable, which is great. He's not playing up his
The
looks. It's
less
just like a random
I'm
guy.
the same way. The less you recognize me, the better people think I am.
Look, yeah, that was me. You just didn't recognize me.
Yeah. All right, let's get into our topic for the week, predictions for 2025. Let's start with the prognosticator of prognosticators, the seer of seers, the most famous forecaster in all of history, Nostradamus. He went through a couple of his predictions, and they're sufficiently vague, like any psychic kind of thing, that you could kind of apply it at any time. I'm sure a lot of these you could say at any time. I'm just going to read one of them, and then I'll let you guys chime in here. Through long war, because there's always a war, all the army exhausted so that they do not find money for the soldiers, instead of gold or silver, they will come to coin leather, Gallic brass, and the crescent sign of the moon, which makes perfect sense for the Russia-Ukraine war. I mean, it's just right on the nose there.
Oh yeah, they're all being paid with leather.
Gallic brass, I prefer.
Sounds more like a prediction about Rob Halford of Judas Priest. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, but
pretty bold of Nostradamus to predict the long war. That's all Europe was doing for like.
wait. I predict there's going to be a sun rising. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nostradamus. Thank you.
I predict you will face some difficulties and some choices, but in the end, you will prevail.
And the obligatory annual end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he throws that in at the end. Oh, and the end of the world's coming.
Yeah, he does have end of the world too, of
Yeah.
course.
Well, yeah, every year's there's an end
Every
of
year's
the
the end of the world.
world.
Whether it's
Every
the
year. Every year's in the world,
Mayans
yeah.
or somebody's doing it, huh?
The one that really got me from this article is that he claims that this year we'll see the comeback of an aquatic king or something. So
Yeah, that was
ruled by
great.
Aquaman.
Right.
Yeah.
Love that one though, right? That's the
Jason
way out of
Momoa
left
for
field
president.
one.
Well, you never know. There might be a part 3 coming out. Aquaman part 3.
I predict the rise of Jason Momoa.
It
That's
will have the 8th biggest box office of 2025.
yeah. Of all the crappy DC movies, this one will come.
Yeah.
One would rule them all. By the way, it's kind of a trope, but I feel like if we talk about Nostradamus, we should really do it in a French accent because he was French. Should be,
Yep, yep.
I predict
Ah.
the rise of an aquatic kingdom taking over the
Yeah.
You just don't understand.
You just don't understand.
I don't think he was French Canadian there, did he? I am Nostradamus.
Yeah, he said a mysterious leader would rise to form an aquatic empire. A mysterious leader.
They're gonna drown Trump.
Yeah.
They're gonna wash up on someone's shore. Hey, look.
So if he drowns, he must be a witch.
Yeah.
That's also from that time. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's obvious he is French though, right? Because most of his predictions are about like England and how much England sucks.
Yes.
That's a good point.
There will be a kingdom to I don't know, whatever, to the west of us on an island that will get his ass kicked.
Yeah. A great presence
Where
of
everybody's a jerk.
pestilence from the past returns.
And they have
Yeah.
warm beer. Ew.
Exactly. I would actually pay really good money to see, instead of this, French Canadian guy, see what Nostradamus says about this. What's he
He
going to
was
say about
great.
2025? He was amazing.
He was so good in that.
Paul Mooney for the win.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Paul
What's he
Mooney
gonna
is the
say?
best.
Oh. What does Paul Mooney have to say about this?
Yeah, but all these guys are scam artists, all these forecasting. That being said, let's take a look at what an astrological sign says for 2025. Dan, what's your sign? I'm not
I
picking
am
you
a
up.
Taurus.
You're a Taurus. So what is your prediction for 2025?
My prediction: pain.
Pain.
Oh man.
You got to
That's
look straight into the camera too.
Oh,
Pain.
I've been waiting all day for that one.
But yours you didn't even have to make up anything because yours starts
That's
with as your anus leaves your sign.
I'm not too happy with that. I don't know what's going on with that. Uh, 2025 brings a sense of calm after years of upheaval, but the ride isn't over yet. The first half of the year is about growth and resourcefulness, while spring nudges you to release the past and make space for something new. By summer, you'll feel ready to explore fresh opportunities and redefine your sense of home.
In
Big
bed.
changes are
Oh,
coming.
wait.
Your job? Figuring out how to embrace them. Choose your moves strategically. Could this be more vague?
Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of felt like, hey, maybe I'm a Taurus.
Yeah.
It kind of fits everybody, right? That's the whole. We're gonna see if they
Right,
can,
it's like
if anything fits anyone.
2025 marks the end of years of transformation and the start of a more stable, authentic chapter. Saturn brings clarity around your ambitions, while Jupiter in Cancer boasts your communication skills. Ha ha. And expect opportunities to share your ideas and expand your network mid-year.
So
That's
what I'm getting from this is that you're gonna get cancer and you're gonna talk about it in a public forum.
Oh crap! Screw that.
yeah.
Welcome
That's
to the
not great.
club.
That's not great.
Welcome to the
That's
club.
not, that's a horrible, horrible.
That is horrible.
Man, it's nothing good,
So specific, but so horrible.
right?
Dave, what is your sign anyway?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. If this doesn't have Uranus in it, I'll be shocked.
Oh, I'm on the ABC one though. Here I am. Oh, Jupiter in Cancer deepens emotional connections. While your while your anus in
I knew
Gemini,
it.
yeah, my anus in a twin shakes up your relationships with unconventional ideas. You'll explore new approaches to intimacy and commitment. By summer, expect to make a bold move that aligns your heart with your future goals.
It's the reading that really make me choke up a little bit there.
Oh God.
Right?
So emotional.
That's my announcer voice. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what does that mean?
That's
Absolutely
Uranus is up
nothing.
in Gemini.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be, and then they throw in intimacy.
It's
It seems to me that somebody at E News went in ahead and used Chat GPT. Chat
oh
GPT,
man.
write me a horoscope about my anus and go.
Yeah. And make sure you use Uranus everywhere.
Right?
All right, Steve, what's your sign?
So my sign's Virgo. I'm the Virgin.
Okay, so
There's definitely going to be something about Uranus there.
Something about Uranus. It's actually no, it's actually much more complicated. So mine says mid-year, life could push you towards edgy choices that feel both thrilling and uncertain. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna be on vacation and I have to choose between gelato and ice cream. But how will you decide what's worth the risk? Make sure it aligns with your highest goals. Pam, pam, pam. I just want to get some ice cream in me. That's simply what it is. Yeah. And then the other one, E also had a pretty fun one, which is with Neptune leaving your opposite sign, 2025 offers clarity in relationships and a renewed focus on yourself. Eclipses in your sign highlight the need for self-care and simplifying your life. By autumn, expect to solidify a plan that aligns with your values and long-term goals. My long-term goals are to eat more gelato. I think this is on the nose.
it's not a bad goal.
There you
they're so
go.
vague too. You've been practicing self-care since you were like 13.
So much self-care. I
So,
self-care for myself most nights.
I mean, that could be any, see, that could be anything.
I
Could be
literally almost
anything.
went blind.
That's how much I care.
Vision problems will impair you in the new year. Yeah, I love where some planet has an influence on something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell any of that means.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
It
I'm
means
also
Neptune leaving?
I'm curious because we're talking about the sort of the Western horoscope, and I'm wondering about how the Chinese see prognostication as well with their horoscope. Like, is there
Well,
a year where everyone will face change because you're a horse or a rooster or whatever?
Right.
yeah, it's a different kind of bullshit.
This-
Yeah.
It's more
More
mystical, Eastern
mystical
sounding
sounding
bullshit.
bullshit.
It's
Well,
bullshit with an accent.
yeah, yes.
it's a little
Bullshit
bit.
all.
It ends up being a little bit cheaper for you because you imported it. But either way, you're still gonna pay.
You're still gonna
What
pay
a-
those tariffs, yeah.
Yeah.
On account of the child labor, it's way less expensive to create that horoscope.
Yeah,
I don't really know what those predictions actually mean. I'm like, so is something gonna happen?
because yours was kind of like, oh, something's going to enter the opposite sign, but I have no idea what your opposite sign is.
Well, see, that's when you need an astrologer. That's why you have to pay an astrologer to break it down for you.
Oh,
That's the catch. They're
you know
like,
what? That makes a lot of sense. Like they could be like trying to get business by, oh, let me explain that Pluto's influence
exactly.
thing.
They'll give you all the, all the horoscopes for free, but then you'll have to pay them
Interpret it.
exactly to tell you what it means.
And then the tarot cards bust out.
It's like
They're like,
it's like when you buy the trial offer for the first 7 days.
exactly.
Exactly.
one-
And then
You're
you
sucked
first,
into it.
Yeah.
and then you have to
Oh.
pay the subscription fee.
Oh, you didn't get the instructions? Well, that's what
Nope.
costs.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll make a prediction for 7 days ahead, but something really big is going to happen on day 8.
Yeah.
That you're going to have to pay for,
That you have
sir.
to pay for.
Yep.
Pay
for
up,
sure.
pay up to find
I
out.
predict you will have to open your wallet.
Yeah.
I haven't been wrong yet.
So this is actually a great segue into my point about this whole thing, which is that there's something called the Barnum effect, which is a psychological phenomenon where people believe that general information or vague descriptions apply specifically to them. And this is the same guy who, by the way, coined the saying, that there's a sucker born every minute. So I think this tells you all you got to know about horoscopes. It's all Barnum
right?
That's
effect.
pretty much.
He's talking about me specifically. I'm the center of the world. I think the White House used to host like official seances, right? In the
Nancy
19th century.
Reagan.
Yeah.
Oh, even later than that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they were
In the
big on
80s, yeah.
the Reagans were big on that. I don't know if they really believed it or if it was just
Well, it's just because they thought because Ronald was mostly dead most of the time. They're like, bring him back, bring him back.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting us something from your husband. He's right here next to me.
Yeah. Oh no, he's communicating from beyond.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here from the government and I'm here to help.
Yeah, right.
It will all trickle down. It will all trickle down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's sufficiently vague that it could happen, but it's specific enough that okay.
You can make anything into like
Yeah.
fit in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Right.
you drop your ice cream the next day and you'll be like, they said something would happen that
my
would impair
horoscope was right. My horoscope was right.
They said my anus would be involved.
I shit my
That's all I
pants.
know.
Look, I shit my pants. Uranus into Gemini. What?
All right, let's get into the serious portion of the show where we look at those hard-hitting predictions. Will Elon Musk and Donald Trump be best buddies by the end of 2025? What say you, Dave?
No.
No?
Too many egos, man. Both those guys are just hateful a-holes with big ass egos that they're gonna like be at each other's throat.
Tell us what you really think, Dave.
Oh, but if there is a God, Elon Musk will fall flat on his face. He'll go bankrupt, and everybody will laugh at him on Twitter.
Well,
X.
there isn't a God, so you have no chance of that. Dan, what do you think?
So let me
Elon?
see. We have hair plugs versus orange toupee comb over. They can't help but be drawn to each other. Um, they both have no concept about how normal human beings work. So, I will still say no, they will not be friends because both of them are too arrogant and mired in their own idiocy to.
Well, Trump does
One of them's
seem
going to say something even dumber than the other one.
well, that's already happened, but Trump, he's so thin-skinned. As soon as people start saying, "Oh, Elon Musk has the real power and all that," do you think that would threaten Trump?
Oh yeah, and vice versa. Elon Musk thinks he's so smart that he's like, "What am I doing hanging around with this moron? This guy's beneath me."
So, Steve, what do you think? Musk and Trump, best buddies by the end of the year? Will they be a marriage of convenience for that long?
I want to give Musk here maybe I want to give him some grace and say that I'm going to give him 5 Scaramucci's. I think he'll be gone by the summer,
5 Scaramucci's.
Ooh, on the mooch scale,
which I believe is what is that like 10 is the Scaramucci 10 days, 12 days?
I think 10 days.
10 days, yeah. So actually I'm gonna give him more.
Ah.
I'm gonna bring that up and say 10 Scaramucci's. By early summer, he'll be gone for sure. But by the time that I have to decide between gelato and ice cream, there will be no Musk in the White House.
So you think his craving for power and influence won't keep him around, like putting it, I mean, he's talked to Trump a lot. He knows what he's like. He's been to Mar-a-Lago. He did the X interview. He spent like hours and hours with this guy. He kind of knows how to play Trump. And
You know what'll keep him around?
yeah.
The fact that he'll probably give Trump money. That's what'll keep him
Exactly.
around.
Exactly.
Trump will only keep him around because he's going to get money off that guy.
But I
that's
think
true.
conversely, like Musk is gonna at a certain point go, "This isn't worth my money."
It's worth his money to have influence over the president of the United States, right? Even if that president is Trump.
Is a grade A. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he's already been kissing his ass. So,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
will he keep
the-
kissing it?
well, yeah, the way he got to where he got was by pouring $250 million into his campaign. So, Trump's going to be like, hey,
He's my guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
You
yeah,
know-
Trump will crown him the genius of all time as long as
Yes.
the checks keep cashing, right?
Yep. By the end of Trump's 4 years, he's going to be the second richest man in the world.
But
Yeah.
I still don't see it lasting. One of them, Trump's thin skin, is gonna push Elon out. Because he still thinks he's the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah.
And the other
yeah.
guy thinks he's Tony Stark, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's just an insecure narcissist.
I think
Jaw
there's gonna,
surgery, hair plugs having, baby
think
mama having.
there's going to be too much competition between Truth Social and X.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was
Right,
thinking
that's gonna
that there's conflict there, right?
Yeah, they're
That's
both.
gonna
Yeah,
be the deal breaker.
all the normal people, I guess, are going to Blue Sky. So just there's not going to be anybody to fight with on Truth Social and X.
Timu Tony Stark, as someone once said.
Tony Stark. That's so good. That's so good.
On the prediction sites, the way they phrase it is, will Elon Musk cease to be an advisor to Donald Trump and face public criticism from Donald Trump before 2026? And right now, the odds are 40% that will happen. But these are very volatile, unpredictable characters. So,
Right. And it's what does he love more? Being right or being rich? It's like,
I can't decide.
They should make a side bet where Trump, after he gets rid of him, he renames them. He starts calling them Elmo Musk.
oh, yeah, that's a
that's
better
gonna be
one.
like a proposition bet, right?
Yeah, because every time he gets rid of someone, they automatically get some sort of
Insult name.
yeah,
Sleepy
Yeah,
somebody, little
Lion
this guy.
Hillary, Sleepy Biden.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Fat Boy Musk. I mean,
Melon Busk. Elongated
Yeah.
muskrat. There's so many.
That might hit too close to
Stinky
home.
Elon skunk.
Elon Skunk. I bet
Yes,
that's what it would
oh,
be.
That guy stinks. Elon
Like, yeah,
stinks.
Elon Skunk. That works really well.
It's also
It
just
almost works too well.
stupid.
It's almost too clever for Trump, though, right? It's almost
Elon Busk, because he's always asking for money.
Yes.
That, I think you've hit on something more interesting, Jer. What will his insult name?
Yeah, what's going to be his nickname?
Lion Elon.
You're like, I'm just gonna go with the old standby. Just lying.
What about Beluga Musk?
Oh, Musk.
Because he looks like a beluga
Oh,
whale,
man.
doesn't he? He's just pale and flabby.
Oh.
But if you do want to bet, it's on metaculous.com or Future Perfect. Log in and you can bet whether Musk goes away from the Mugaverse.
So they're two sides of the same shitty Bitcoin, is really what they are.
All right, let's get into our most serious prediction for 2025. Who will win the NBA Finals?
Does anybody still watch the NBA? How about that?
Apparently, viewership is down significantly. I can
Yeah.
tell you this: it will not be the Warriors. That's my prediction.
Yeah, well, again, according to the FanDuel, the Celtics are favored to win so far the NBA championship for 2025, followed by the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
So Seattle
They're
fans
really
can
favoring the
Mhm.
Celtics to win a championship. That's going out on a limb, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the betting odds.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and the betting odds, I think the Lakers are at like a plus 3,000. They're
Like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
so
way
what
out of
year,
it.
right? In most years, it would have been a pretty safe bet to say, I think the Celtics have a good chance of winning the championship. That's like saying the Yankees will be in the World Series,
As long as they lose, sure.
right? But
Yeah,
Which they
it's-
did, yeah.
it's not really going out on a limb when you predict like the two winningest teams of all time.
Yeah, but no, they're not predicting the Lakers anywhere near the anywhere near
Well, that's
the
because they're garbage.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's-
yeah. They're 13th on the list.
They got the New
Ew,
York Knicks up there too. They got the New York Knicks.
The Knicks are the third
Yeah.
favored. So Celtics, Thunder, or Knicks. Okay, Celtics, Thunder, or Knicks. Which one would you put your money down on?
I'd say Knicks actually because they're so
Oh,
they've been so
said
out
the
of
guy
it.
from New York.
Well, I think because they're so unlikely, right? Like it's I'm sure that it'll be much better odds.
It's
Yeah.
always very unlikely. Yes.
It's just yeah, but even so,
It's
yeah.
the Knicks.
I mean, if you want to win money, right? Boston, I guess, even though I hate them, they got the best chance of winning, I guess, or the best odds.
They're pretty close. The odds are pretty close with the Thunder,
Yeah, they're like
actually,
150
just right
odds.
in there. So because I don't like the Celtics, also, I would put the money on Oklahoma City because that sounds pretty underdog to me. Go Oklahoma City! You don't hear that too often.
So like if you put 100 down, that you want Boston to win, you're going to get 200 back.
200. Yeah. I just saw the calculator up there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I would put 100 on the Utah Jazz. That's the big money.
Just to
if
see, yeah.
Yeah, but-
You're a master of investments, clearly shown many times.
Well, if it pays off, it's going to pay off big. But
Well, that's the
chances-
thing.
Yeah, the chances of them going.
All right. Well, Dave has the lottery ticket model of investing.
Somebody's
Yeah.
got to win.
So Knicks, we have Celtics and Thunder. What would you put your money on, Dan?
Let me see. By default, I'm gonna say because I once again hate the Celtics. New York will always do something stupid to take themselves out of it. So OKC it is.
Yep. I think your logic is sound. All right. Well, that's it for the future. Hope you guys have a great 2025. I hope only the good things end up happening to you in your star sign. Please hit subscribe. See you next week, and thanks for listening.
Happy 2025.
I'll just
We did it.